What's up, rock stars? Coach Betty Rocker here. Welcome to this quick core sculpt. Now, this fun workout is super fast, and it's from our Fast Abs and Booty Challenge Part 3, which is part of a super fun Abs and Booty Challenge series that you'll find inside Rock Your Life. Love to welcome you to my amazing fitness membership community, so check that out. Now let's enjoy today's workout. So what you're gonna need is some space to move, and optionally you can use an exercise ball if you have one, but if you don't have one, just grab a pillow. That's all you'll need. And we're gonna get started with some mountain climbers. So if you happen to prefer to do mountain climbers with your hands on an elevated surface, you could use the side of your couch or an ottoman, or you can join me right down on the mat. Start that timer, and you can walk your knees in or you can run them. Sometimes I like to do a little slow mountain climber to get myself started, but if you're okay with running those knees, let's get them going. Keep your hands stacked below your shoulders. Keep a nice flat back. We've got a good strong plank position here, whether you're elevated or all the way down on your hands on the floor. So you're gonna keep your back flat, your core braced, and you're just running or walking your knees into your chest. Great job. You've got just 15 seconds left. Do your best not to look down or crank your neck and head up. Keep your head and neck in a nice neutral position, right in alignment with your spine. Last 3, 2, and 1. Way to start it out strong. Give yourself a little stretch. We're gonna transition now into a pass through. So grab a pillow or an exercise ball, come onto your back, and we're gonna lift our knees up, passing the ball or pillow to our hands. And then we're gonna grab it and lower it back down. Now I'm starting out with my knees bent, but if you're okay with it, you could also straighten out your legs. So this is what that looks like. And you can see the option for the bent knees as well. Now I'm also gonna hover my head up, so I'm creating a little bit more tension through my abdominals, but you can also lay your head down on the floor if that feels more comfortable. The most important part here is that you keep your lower back glued to the mat. And that's a good way to tell if you want to maybe bend your knees, because that'll take some of the pressure off of your abs. Great job. Finish strong. We're going to take a quick breather, roll to your side to come back up, and move any of your props that you were using out of your way. Come right over onto your stomach, and let's go ahead and straighten out our arms and our legs, and we're going to lift everything up together and then lower back down. Lift everything up together, then lower right back down. Great job. Now, if you're finding it's a little tough to coordinate lifting both your arms and your legs, why don't you try tenting your hands below your shoulders and working on giving yourself that level of support as you work on lifting your legs and your upper body together. If you're okay with the straight arms out in front of you, work on that. Work to keep your gaze about 6 inches in front of you as you think about that nice neutral spine, head and neck. Follow your spine so we're not looking down or up. Last one. Great job. Give yourself a moment to come back up. Maybe you want to stretch it back for a moment. Just come on up slowly. We're going to come all the way up to standing now. And go ahead and bring your arms out to either side. Drive your right knee to your left elbow to your right, and then side to side. So cross it over, side, side crunch. This whole thing is done standing. Super fun way to work those obliques and your abdominals from the sides. Great job. I feel my heart rate going up with this one. Even though we're not jumping, we're just standing in place. If you want to add a jump, you certainly can. I'm just focused on being coordinated with my crosses and my sides. Great job. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finish strong. Great job. Beautiful work. Go ahead and come on back down onto the mat and join me in a tabletop position. So knees are stacked below your hips, hands are stacked below your shoulders, nice neutral head and neck. Extend your left leg and your right arm, and we're gonna crunch them together below our body, getting a little bit more crunch. And we're also getting some activation in that posterior chain along the back side of our core. So along the erector spinae column, the lower back muscles are working here. So make sure you don't arch your back. Keep a nice flat, stable back. Keep your pelvis as stable as you can. Last one on this side. Let's go ahead and place the hand down. Extend the right leg this time. Left arm comes out straight, and then we're going to crunch everything together, bringing our knee to meet our elbow. Great job. Crunch and extend. Crunch and extend. Awesome job. If you feel wobbly at all here, you could always place both hands down and work on crunching your knee to your chest and placing it back down again. Do your best. I've got one left. And take a quick breather. Now we're already down here, so we're just going to stay down here and prepare for round 2 of this circuit with our mountain climber. So that last move was nice and chill, no jumping. So I'm just going to take a quick sip of my aminos here. Feel free to have some water or whatever you're having. Set yourself back up in your plank. It might be elevated, it might be down on the mat. Bracing that core. And we're going to run those knees up to our chest. Great job. Come on, rock stars. Let's go. These are nice, long sets. So a little bit of endurance with your core blast. Keep your core braced, flat back. Try not to look up or down with your head and neck. Keep those hands stacked just below your shoulders. Remember, you could always walk your hands up to the side of your couch or an ottoman or bench. You've got just 15 seconds to go. Come on. Let's do this. I'm going to count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it back down. That felt great. How you doing? Time to move on to our pass-throughs. So grab a pillow or an exercise ball. Make sure you have plenty of space. Come onto your back, brace your core, keep your lower back pressed down into the mat, and then lower the ball or pillow, pass it to your hands. You can keep your head down on the mat, or you can lift it up, sort of tucking your chin here gently, just to create even more of that tension in your front abdominals. But I want you to feel supported in your neck. That's really the most important, so feel free to lay your head back down anytime if it starts to get tired. Really here, the goal is to keep that lower back pressed down into the mat. So with straight legs, that's a lot harder. So maybe you do some with straight legs, some with bent legs. Maybe do them all with bent legs this round, and the next round you add some more, or you do them all with straight legs, whatever you're up for today. Listen to your body. That was our time. I'm going to move the prop out of the way. Transition onto our stomach for some Superwoman lifts. Lower it all the way down. Extend your legs, extend your arms, and get ready. Here we go. We're going to lift up and lower down. Now on this set, if you want, you could add a little micro pause at the top of each lift, whether you have your fingertips tented in front of you or you're fully extended with your arms. So it's just a micro pause. Each time we come up, pause, lower down. Up, pause, lower down. Just adding a little bit of additional challenge to that flying motion that we're doing, really strengthening the back of our abdominal wall, right? The lower back muscles, this whole area of your body really works together to support and stabilize you when you're walking, running, jumping, doing anything with your upper body. Our core is always engaged. Great job. Last one. Awesome work. Bring yourself back up to a standing position. And we're going to hit up those cross, side knees. Are you ready? So if you want to this time, if you want to add just a little pop, cross, side, pop, cross, side, or you can keep it low impact. You don't have to add that little pop in the middle. Just a little pop, just because it's fun. Cross, side, side. And hey, last time I even noticed that at one point I forgot to do the sequence. I just did 4 crosses all at the same time. So don't worry if you're Flossom like me and you do extra of the same move. Just keep moving. That's what we're doing. Working those abs. You got this. Side abs, obliques. Great job. Last one. Cross, cross, and side. Beautiful work. Join me back down on the mat in that tabletop position, setting up for bird dog crunch. Hands stacked below shoulders, knees stacked below hips, nice and level. And extend the left leg, right arm, crunching the elbow and knee together under your body. Great job. Extend, crunch. Each time you extend, think about creating a flat and level surface all the way from your toe to your fingertips, right? So we don't create a U shape. We don't want to arch our back. We don't want to lift our leg up super high. We're just creating a nice flat shelf all the way from our fingertips down to our toes. Great job. Last one on this side. Replace your hand down, lift your left arm, lift your right leg, and then crunch them together under your body. Awesome job. Lift and crunch. Lift and crunch. Beautiful work. So much action happens in our core. It's these little micro adjustments you're making while you're doing these workouts so mindfully, keeping yourself balanced, that are going to really come in to serve you when you're doing your regular daily activities. That's it. That's your time. We're going to take a quick breather and run through that entire circuit one final time. Give yourself a little break. Have some water. Have some maybe aminos to replenish yourself. I've got my new berry lemonade flavored aminos, and they're so good. Oh my gosh. All right. You ready? We're going to hit up this last set. So you can either elevate your hands or come on down to the mat. Stack yourself up and let's run those knees up to our chest. Can you pick up the pace in this last set? Keep your head and neck nice and stable. Your pelvis is nice and level and low. Try not to let your hips raise up even as you're running those knees. You got this. So strong. 25 seconds left on the clock, and this is the last set. Come on, rock stars. Let's go. Let's go. Run, run, run. Whew. So glad you showed up for this today. You are rocking it. All right. Well, I'm going to count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Beautiful work. Grab your pillow, grab your ball, and come onto your back. Let's find a nice engaged braced core. You may have heard me refer to this as blueberry spine. Arms up. Press that ball or pillow up, passing it through to your hands, and then return it back to your feet. Great job. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Keep your legs straight as much as you can while maintaining that contact with your lower back and the mat below you, or at any point, get the most out of this if you start to lift your lower back off the floor by simply bending the knees so you can keep going. Keep working your body even as you protect your back. Great job. You only have 6 seconds left. You're almost done. Last 3, 2, 1. Really great job. All right. Superwoman lift. So stay down on your mat. We're going to lower all the way down onto our stomach. Extend those arms. Extend the legs. Lift, adding a small pause at the top. Lift, add a small pause. Now you might want to, this set, just tune in to how far apart your feet are. So the wider apart they are, the more stability that will give you. The more you bring them in, the closer they are together, the more challenging this will be. So that's one fun way to play around with a challenge for this move. Great job. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Protect your spine by keeping your head and neck in a nice neutral position, not looking up or down, even as you lift and fly. Lift and fly. Hold up briefly before you lower down. Last 3, 2, and 1. Great job, Rockstar. Come on up to your standing position. We're gonna do those cross, cross, side, sides. You have the option to add that little pop at the start. Let's pop, cross, cross, side crunch, pop, cross, cross, side, and side. Whew, nice. Whew. Keep breathing, and I hope you're having fun. I love this workout. So awesome. Whew. Cross, cross, side crunch, pop, cross, cross, side, and side. Whew. Last 15 seconds. Home stretch. Doing so great. Whew. Cross, cross, side, side. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Beautiful work. Come on right down into your tabletop position. On the floor, hands stacked below shoulders, knees stacked below hips. Extend the left leg, keep the hips low and level. Extend the right arm and begin. We're gonna crunch that knee to our elbow. Each time you lift the arm and lift the leg, keep the back flat. Don't let your pelvis roll open even as you lift that leg behind you. Great job. If you're starting to get tired, you could tap your toe down to the floor even as you reach out in front of you instead of lifting it all the way up. See how you feel. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Replace your hand, lift your right leg and left arm, and we're gonna crunch everything together underneath us on the other side to even us out. Beautiful job. Crunch and extend. Remember, you could definitely be tapping your foot down to the mat after each crunch to help give yourself a little break if you're fatiguing there in your back at all. But we've got 3 seconds to go. Last one. Woo! Very nice job. Settle your hips back. Beautiful work. And really, really excellent job. Let's just do a quick stretch. Place your hands down below your shoulders. Lift your hips up high. Stretch yourself back into a downward facing dog position. We're gonna step our left foot to the outside of our left hand, drop our right knee down, circle that left arm back as you look over your shoulder, feeling a nice stretch through your back and your torso and your abs. Great job. Bring that left arm back to the inside of your left foot. Step your left foot back to meet your right. Enjoy that stretch for your back. Step your right leg forward to the outside of your right hand. Drop your back left foot down. Circle your right arm back behind you as you look over your right shoulder. Nice job. And circle that arm back to the inside of your right foot. And step your right foot back to meet your left. Down dog. Drop down to that tabletop position. We're gonna sit it back onto our heels, circle the right arm back behind you, look back over your right shoulder as you feel your obliques stretch out. Bring it back to the start. Circle your left arm up and back, looking back through your hand. Breathe in and out. Nice. Bring your hand back down. Come up tall, circle your arms back as you do a tiny bend backwards, looking up through your hands. And amazing job. Thank you so much for joining me for this quick course sculpt, and I would love to invite you into Rock Your Life, where we have so many more fun workouts like this and challenges as well. Like I mentioned before, this is part of the Fast Abs and Booty Challenge, a super fun challenge series that targets your glutes and abs and works your entire body along the way. So check us out. We'd love to have you. Till next time, I'm Betty Rocker, and you are so awesome, blossom, and amazing. Bye for now.